What is up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today we're simply just going to place this bumper on here once we cut off the hole on the passenger side of the front bumper and install it on the car so that I know that it fits. Pretty simple. First thing you want to do is you want to cut out this license plate hole, and then you kind of want to, if you want to, you can clean it up here with the Dremel and make it look nice. I'm going to do that later. But you want to cut this out so that the intercooler is getting fresh air through the front bumper and whatnot. But the second thing you want to do, which nobody really tells you, is that there was a big, gigantic, flap underneath this front bumper, and it folds inward if you had a stock car, a stock Firebird or Camaro. But what you want to do is just cut this entire thing off, because it will interfere with the intercooler and it won't go on the right way. So that's what I already did. I cut all underneath here, and then I cut the hole through the license plate and whatnot. So now it looks a lot better. And I'm also gonna get this thing painted too, because it looks horrible. So that's what we're looking like right now, and that is it. Let's just get the cutting. There we go. There's the hole, guys. Of course, I gotta clean all of this up, but I'm gonna throw it on there and see what it looks like. Okay, so we got the exhaust exit out. So here is the Rocketbird. So freaking cool, guys, if y'all can see that. I got the light behind me so y'all can see better in the storage unit. But look at how sick this looks. I mean, so cool. And then the other side is just plain Jane. But they give you bolts and lock nuts with it, and all you got to do is drill probably a 1/4 inch drill bit through this hole here and onto the front bumper here around this area, and then just simply sit this on here, and then take your exhaust, put it on the turbo, and it's gonna look so cool. It's gonna look so much better than without an exhaust ring. Basically, a lot of turbo guys put exhaust rings on their street cars or even race cars, mainly for looks and nothing else. This exhaust ring doesn't really do anything for me other than looks, and I wanted a custom exhaust ring of Rocketbird. As y'all see already, the top and the bottom says Rocketbird on it. This is so cool. This is so cool. This is the most custom of Rocketbird that I have ever gotten. We're gonna install this and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so if y'all can see down up in there, right there. Well, you know what? Hang on. Where's the light? So if y'all can see down up in there, I used vice grips to kind of bend the metal downward so I can get more adjustability with this exhaust here. That way it's not, you know, tilted to the right or the left and touching the actual exhaust, or excuse me, that way it's not touching the actual front bumper, because if that happens, then over time, from just, you know, vibration and heat and whatnot, it can crack this paint and melt the paint pretty bad. So it looks good. It's not touching down there either. I had to hold the bottom of the exhaust and then tighten up that clamp there, the flange clamp. That way it is perfectly centered. I could have cut a little bit more down here, but again, this was a 4 1/4 inch hole that I cut, and then I had to grind more down here because it was still touching the bottom, and then it was touching this side as well. So anyways, it looks pretty straight to me, so y'all can see that. So now we can throw the exhaust ring on. Anyways, so what I'm thinking here is I take this exhaust ring and kind of cover this corner up over here on this side, this corner, because there used to be a side marker here, but since the exhaust is pretty much going through it, I had to get rid of the side marker. Hopefully I don't get pulled over for that, but you know, it is what it is if if I do, because you know, race car guys. So something like that, or like something like that, I think. I'll get it figured out, but I'm gonna show y'all how I install this. So yeah. So I forgot to tell y'all where I got this exhaust ring from. I just found them on the internet, but they're called Monkey Fab Garage here. Oh, look at that. Look at those colors, the way that it's like reflecting off of the light. You basically you find what exhaust ring you want, and then there's a bar where you can text out whatever you want. That's pretty much all you have to do. I'll send a link in the description below and go from there. I got here a 5/32 drill bit here, because that's how small the hole is here. It's actually a little bit bigger than that, because when I go through it, like, there's still some space, but it should be enough to where I can put the nut and bolt in there. There. And the nut on the other side. Alright, so these nuts and bolts are SAE sizes, so I had to go and get a what is this, 11/32 1/4-inch socket, and then I don't have an Allen small enough to hold this thing down, so I went ahead and got me a T10 Torx bit socket, and now I am able to tighten all the bolts up. So here we go. And I already did the one in the corner over here, so to make sure that it fits right. And I took the exhaust off as well, that way I can get behind here and tighten all the bolts up. There we go. And so I'm using a pocket knife right now, just kind of cut it down. That way it's even all the way through. I know it's not perfect, but it's all I have. I ran out of bits, so not bits. I ran out of Dremels to grind this down, so this is all I have. And my truck is running in the background because it's really freaking cold, and I need a second to warm up because I'm freezing right now. I know it doesn't look like it on camera, but it's like flush to the exhaust ring pretty much. So like it's dead on, even though it's kind of chopped up on the inside. Although nobody's really gonna try and look up in there, but it looks pretty good. I gotta find a small enough bolt and nut to go through that hole and through that hole and to the other side, so I can, you know, bolt it down. Alright guys, we are back. It is the next day. I got the exhaust back on, and I got the exhaust ring on. Looks really good. You got that gap over there in the corner, but I don't know what I'm gonna do about that right now. I still can't find a small enough bolt to go through that hole, so I am gonna find one. I'm probably gonna get one from Home Depot or Lowe's or something. So once I have that on there, it's gonna be looking right. But if you just step back, like if I was 10 feet away from this exhaust ring, it looks perfect. But like as you get up close, you can see where the side marker used to be. But other than that, this looks so freaking cool, man. I swear this looks like a race car. Like, look at that. If you just step back from it. Man, that's so cool. That is so cool.